everyone, and welcome back to Jesse Hecht Creative. Today we're going over House of M Spider-Man, Spider-Punk, Morbius, two versions of Big Time Spider-Man, and Batroc from Marvel Legends. Before we begin, make sure to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button. Now let's get to it. First up is House of M Spider-Man. House of M Spider-Man is a disappointment. He is a really bad figure in my opinion. Not because he doesn't have the articulation, he does. It's just that we've seen it all before. It's all the same stuff. Reused body molds, reused pieces, new coat of paint, but that's basically it. Not really my cup of tea, this guy. I'm not even going to review him that much with articulation or anything. All he comes with is another web line, which we've seen before, and it's just really disappointing and boring. So, yeah, I'm just going to give him the hook and move on. Next up, it's Spider-Punk. Spider-Punk may be on the same body mold as House of M Spider-Man, but that does not make him a dud at all. In fact, he's fantastic. All the add-ons and little things put on him are just wonderful. This jacket is great. The logo on the back is really cool. The spikes in his head are awesome. And the little sort of evil eyes are a nice little touch. It may look similar to House of M, but it still is a pretty cool Spider-Man, paint job at least. Looking down behind the boring pants is this nice pair of shoes. They are wonderful and super cool. Very nice molding on them with great paint. This is a wonderful Spider-Man with some great accessories, so let's take a look at them. He comes with a guitar pick holding hand right over here. That looks really nice. Little blue guitar pick over there. It can swivel and then hinge up and down. We also get a guitar holding hand that can swivel and hinge up and down. Works very nice, and they're really unique pieces. He comes with a hook'em horns hand and a fist for punching. We've seen this fist before. It goes up and down. Can also swivel. We also get a swivel and then, up and down. Rock on, baby. Really nice hands for this guy. I love them. The guitar he comes with is wonderful. I've approximated how guitars work in this case, how he holds it. It's a really nice piece, though. Taking it off of him is pretty easy. It is just looking really good. The blues look really nice on it. The texture is wonderful on it, too. A nice little texture. The strings are, all done really well. And the strap has a really nice texture to it too in black. It's a very nice piece all in all, and it's super duper cool for this guy to wield, whether it be playing it or bashing someone over the head with it. There's a couple new parts to this guy, so the head can go swivel and then up and down this much. You get butterfly joint working well here. Doesn't really crash that much into the jacket. The jacket moves fine with it. We're actually pretty good with that. Doesn't really hinder anything as far as the chest goes, anything like that. You get a swivel down here, and then down, and then up, and then pivot. It may want to look like it's coming off, so just be a bit careful on that. But it's pretty solid overall as far as the articulation goes for this guy. Same as the House of M and any other Pizza Spider-Man body mold. Both Spider-Men, or punks in this case, stand at just over 6 inches tall. They look good together, at least color scheme-wise, and also here's Jesse Hecht Creative. Wait, what are you doing? Stop! You said it was my turn to hit him next. So here's Morbius. Let's take a bite out of this guy. Even though Morbius has become a laughingstock in recent years, the portrayal of him in this action figure is very classic vampire. It's awesome. I love the head sculpt. The beard is really nicely done. The hair is incredibly disheveled all the way around. It's super cool. The elf ears are a nice little touch. The red eyes are cool with the bags underneath. The skin tone is what interests me the most. It is a nice little sort of mottled kind of gray with some white. And it's very well detailed. He has that bat nose going on, and the fangs are really nicely done on this. The head can also pivot and then go back and forward. This is the Bucky Cat body mold. We've seen this a jillion times before, so I'm not really going to go over it all that much. It's a very shiny plastic he got on this guy, and I do love how they did all the different skin tones with this. It's just very mottled and almost like it's undead, like it's just rotting flesh. It's amazing. The nails are painted really well on both hands, and they just look super cool and articulate really well. It's a nice little figure with not much else to say about it. The big colored cape he comes with is very nice, but if you want to add some vampiric flair, you can take this cape that comes with him, and this is how I prefer to display him, at least in my displays and stuff like that. You put his arms up and get real spooky as we have Morbius, the living vampire, coming after you, and it just looks really cool. I don't think I wish there were any hooks to attach to his arms or anything. It looks great like this. Very menacing, very scary, very Morbius. Morbius stands at just about 6 inches tall or so, next to House of M Spider-Man and Jesse Hecht Creative. Excuse me, sir, I've just walked into your shop and I'm wondering if you have any Morbin rosemary. No? Okay, well, good day. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for watching so far. Make sure to click like, subscribe, share, and leave a comment. You can also click the bell icon for more creativity. Now let's get back to it. It appears that this Spider-Man has hit the big time. Let's check him out. As much as big time Spider-Man has been hated and underappreciated, I find that he actually is a little bit underrated. He looks kind of cool, I think, from a weird kind of little kid standpoint. Nice bright neon colors, a little bit of black in there for mystery, and he's also Spider-Man. It looks very digital, very like early 2000s digital kind of thing, which is a great little touch. I like the spider emblem too. It looks really cool. It's almost like a crab in a way. And this spider symbol going down the length of the entire body is a nice little touch. It looks pretty cool and is a nice paint job for this figure, as weird as the bloom can be of the glow on this character. No accessories, so we're going to go left and right and then up and down. A little bit of, not really much pivot at all. Goes up really far, down, all the way around. Butterfly joint right over here. You get a swivel. You get double joint elbows right over here. You get a swivel over here and then up and then down. We also get a crunch back, crunch forward, swivel all the way here. Really interesting hips. These are wide joint hips that don't really work as well as intended sometimes, but knowing action figures, I can work them pretty well. You get a swivel up here. You get a double jointed knee that goes this far. It's pretty okay. Nothing down there, and then down and up, and then, yeah, there's a pivot. Cool. With two peg holes at the bottom of the feet. And yeah, it's just a nice looking figure, you know, for its time. But there are better Spider-Men that hit the big time in store for you. Here's the recently released Big Time Spider-Man. Let's check him out. Same spider body, same spider channel. He's on the pizza body mold again, yada yada yada. Really nice looking stuff on this thing though. I like how this all goes down here. It's kind of segmented, I think, more so than the other one, but it still works out just fine as far as the figure goes. The head we've seen before, I believe. It's a nice looking Spider-Man head with the eyes that are a little bit too big for my taste, but I'm cool with it. The palms are also with that nice neon glow. It looks pretty cool. You lose the bloom effect, but you gain, I think, a little bit better articulation and better paint. So yeah, I would get this one over the other one. It just looks pretty cool and very nice for the Spider-Man collection. He also comes with the same web line we've seen before. I'm not really going to bother going over... Okay, let's go over your hands. We've seen these before. Say it with me now. 2 open hands, 2 thwip hands, 2 fists. I appreciate the paintwork done on all of these, but we don't have time to review all of these figures and the articulations. I'm going to skip that and go to the measurement. The old Big Time Spider-Man stands at just under 6 inches tall. The new Big Time Spider-Man stands a little bit over 6 inches tall. They look good together, but the middle one is clearly the choice. That's great. So also here's Jesse Hecht Creative. Hey, brothers! So here's Batroc the Leaper. I really love the head sculpt in this guy. It is a very nice domino mask over here with the angular curves going up like a devil almost. We also have this little mustache. It's really cute. It's really awesome to see. This goatee is wonderful, and his smile betrays that he is a really fun-loving guy, leaping and flipping around away from the cops. The Bucky Cap body mold is employed here. It is a very nice paint job on this, very intricately detailed with those little sort of just little columns and squares going around everywhere. It is a little bit chipped over here and off-center, actually, but I don't let that detract my love for the character, because he's voiced by my man Rob Paulsen, who does a great job acting as him in the Ultimate Spider-Man cartoon. Really nicely done, you know, acting on his part. I met him at the Improv. I met him at the post office randomly, you know, as a California native. He is just a super nice guy, and he has a lot of great things to say about animation and voice acting in his podcast, Talkin' Tunes. I'm really not sure if he does that much anymore. I went to a few live shows back in the day, many years ago. I met Maurice LaMarche. I met Justin Roiland, that I'll probably put out a video of me meeting him sometime soon if I remember to do that. But this is a pretty good action figure going back to the actual character. You know, the sculpting and paint is well done. The articulation is pretty well done too. It's your bog standard Bucky Cap body mold character with a little bit of extra Batroc flair. Yeah, this is a really nicely done figure, I think, even for its time. And I just think Batroc is really awesome. No accessories, by the way, but yeah, great figure. Batroc stands just under 6 inches tall next to the Big Time Spider-Man, and also here's Jesse Hecht Creative. Batroc, thank goodness you're here. I hurt my back doing one of your moves. I think you may have to call a doctor or a chiropractor or something. Or just, stand there and pick my pockets. Overall, this is a nice little batch of figures. They may not be the best Spider-Men ever, but they're still pretty good. House of M Spider-Man, sadly, is one of the worst Spider-Men I've ever encountered. Really badly done as far as it goes, with no imagination or creativity. Just a bog-standard Spider-Man. That's it. Spider-Punk is amazing. I love how he looks. I love the guitar, the shoes, the jacket, the spikes. Everything about him is just super cool. Morbius is the tribute to the classic vampires that we never knew we had, and especially after the movie, may be a pricier figure nowadays. I do like how he looks with that pallid, look, as well as the hair that is all disheveled, and he just looks really awesome with both capes especially. The two versions of Big Time Spider-Man, one old, one new, are still pretty cool. I do like them a lot, and surprisingly, the old one is very nice. It used to be called Big Time Letdown Spider-Man, but we have a remake of him that's much better, and I find that both of them are good to add to your collection for nostalgic reasons, at least in my case. Batroc is a good figure too. I do like how he looks. He may not have the best articulation out there, but he has an amazing endearing smile and head sculpt that is just awesome. This is a nice little grouping of Spider-Men. If you want to add more to your Spider-Verse, by all means, pick one or all of these figures to add to your collection. Thank you so much for watching Jesse Hecht Creative. Feel free to click like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. You can also visit us at jessehechtcreative.com, where you'll find more reviews like this one. Thanks again for watching and keep being creative. Stay tuned!